Good morning, my dear students. Today, again, resolution of vector into three component or in space, three multiply perpendicular vector in the space. The process of splitting of a vector into three rectangular component, and that process is known as rectangular resolution in space. Now, first of all, we draw a rectangular parallelepiped. O, A, B, C, D, E, F. Vector A is represented by line O. Vector A is represented by line OG. Get a rectangular resolution. This one is the rectangular resolution. This one is the along x-axis. This one along y-axis. This one along z-axis. Along z-axis k cap. Along x-axis I cap. Along y-axis j cap. Is it or not? So, we consider first of all one of the triangle OB. Join OB. Mark O. Mark vector BG. Now, in triangle OBG, in triangle OG is equal to OB plus BG, equation number. Now, we consider triangle OAB. Now we consider triangle OAB. Is it clear? In triangle OAB, OB is equal to OA plus AB. Here, the head of vector OA. One side with the tail of vector AB. Now, we put this one value in this equation. OG is equal to OA plus AB plus BG plus BG. Now, you see in this figure, OA, along which axis? Along z-axis. AB line parallel equal to OC. In a rectangle, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Therefore, AB is equal to OC is equal to I cap AX along x-axis. OA is equal to A cap AZ, because we point as a z-axis. Now BG, you see this one, BG line parallel equal to AF line is parallel equal to AOE line. In a rectangle, opposite sides are parallel equal. First of all, BG is equal to AF line is parallel equal to OE. Therefore, BG line parallel equal to AF line is equal to OE line is equal to J cap AY. Now, we put this one value in this equation. OG is represented by vector A. OG is represented by vector A. OA is represented by A times AZ plus AB vector is represented AB खोजो AB is equal to OC is equal to I cap AX plus BG vector is equal to J cap AY. J cap AY. Now we arrange the term to get vector A is equal to I cap AX plus J cap AY plus K cap A. J cap vector A is equal to I cap AX plus J cap AY plus K cap AZ. If you want to find the magnitude of vector A, then we write, अरे बोलो ना भाई, A square is equal to root under AX square plus AY square plus AZ square. AX square plus AY square plus AZ square. Modulus of A, modulus of A, magnitude of A, whatever you want to say. AX square plus AY square plus AZ. AX square plus AY square plus, if you write in terms of the position vector in a space, then you can write in the same way. We can write in the same way. All of you understand the resolution of vector? We have to apply only the position vector in the space. Position vector in the space. Suppose a particle is located at point P. The position vector is R along x-axis, along y-axis, along z-axis, along x-axis, which one unit vector? I cap. Along y-axis, which one unit vector? J cap. Along z-axis, which one unit vector? K cap. Therefore, same way, I cap vector R is equal to I cap x plus j cap y plus k cap z. What does it represent? It represents the position vector of particle. Position vector of what? Position vector of particle at any time t. At any time, if we write in magnitude, then what we say? Root under mod of R is equal to root under x square plus y square plus z square. Is it clear? Then we have to solve in this way. Now the direction cosine of a vector. How can we write the direction cosine? Let the vector A makes an angle. Let the vector A makes an angle alpha, beta and gamma along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis respectively. That is called the direction cosine. We obtain all the things in term of cos. Therefore, we say here direction cosine of a vector. Direction cosine of vector. Therefore, how can we write the direction cosine? Bolo, Ayan, let a vector A is represented. Vector A is represented. Vector A at any instant of time represented by the O P line, which makes an angle alpha with the x-axis, which makes an angle beta with the y-axis, and makes an angle gamma, makes an angle gamma with the z-axis. Is it clear? Is it clear? Therefore, from the figure, all of you know that cos alpha is equal to ax by a. Therefore, ax is equal to a cos alpha. In the same way, cos beta is equal to ay by a. Therefore, ay is equal to a cos beta. Similarly, az is equal to a cos gamma, a cos gamma, a cos gamma. Is it? Now squaring and adding this one term, we get squaring and adding this one term, we get all the terms. Square and add, we get direction cosine, and that one cos alpha, cos beta. Ax is equal to a cos alpha, ay is equal to a cos beta, az is equal to a cos gamma. That is called the direction cosine in terms of cos, sine or cos. ये दो चीज तो फिजिक्स में पढ़ना है and tan for direction. Therefore, squaring and adding we get squaring and adding we get a square is equal to ax square plus ay square plus az square. Therefore, a square cos square alpha, एक स्टेप जंप हो गया, cos square beta, ax is equal to a cos alpha, ay is equal to a cos beta, az is equal to a cos gamma. Therefore, a square taken out, taken common. Therefore, a square cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. Right? A square cancel out. Therefore, cos square alpha plus cos square gamma, cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Is equal to 1. Therefore, maximum value of the cosine of angle, maximum value of cosine of an angle is equal to unity. क्या बोलेंगे? Unity. कितने के बराबर हो गया? 1 के बराबर हो गया ना? That's why maximum value of cosine, maximum value of cosine, maximum value of cosine, maximum value of cosine of an angle is equal to 1 or unity. Now, the important one application is of the resolution of a vector is it is easier to pull a lawn roller than to push it. Is it or not? I will give you only 2 examples. Then you are able to understand which one is more easier. And that is also important for your exam purpose. And this one question asked in the 3 marks. Which one is easier? Push or pull? First of all, it is easier to pull. Then, first one example, it is an easier to pull. Easier to pull than to push. a lawn roller. This one the lawn roller. And the wheel. Now you apply a pull. Feet triangle. Pull. With a force F. Now we resolve this one force into two component. Resolve force into two component. Force due to weight acting in the downward direction of the roller. Now resolve F into two component. One is the F cos theta. X-axis component is cos theta component. Y-axis component is F sin theta. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now the effective weight of the roller becomes how much? How much is the effective weight? F cos theta, horizontal component, F sin theta, vertical component. F cos theta and force due to weight, mg acting in the downward direction. All of you know that. Let the force mg acting in the downward direction. Now we apply a pull with a force F. Resolve F into two component, two rectangular component. One is the F cos theta, another one is the F sin theta. Now the effective weight of the roller, effective weight of roller is equal to mg minus F sin theta. mg minus F sin theta. Force of friction is I am not taking into account because in this chapter we are not considered the force of friction. Is it? So no need to write the force of friction. ऐसा नहीं, बाद में हमको ऐसा नहीं, the force of friction में तो लग रहा है, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं है. In vector we are not starting the force of friction. That's why we generally consider the force due to weight and force of pull F. F resolve into two component, two rectangular component. One is the F cos theta, another one is the F sin theta. The effective weight of the roller is equal to mg minus F sin theta. अब यहाँ माइनस है, इफेक्टिव वेट क्या होगा? कम होगा ज़्यादा होगा? माइनस में क्या होता है? 5 रुपया माइनस 3 रुपया इज इक्वल टू 2 रुपीज. कम हुआ कि ज़्यादा हुआ? इट बिकम्स लेस. सो effective weight of roller in case of pull is less, mg minus F sin theta. Equation number 2. Now second one, if we apply the push, then what we do? Second one, push. We apply a push. Theta 1. Now resolve F, given the F, force F, resolve F is equal to F cos theta. F push, let F is the push force. This push force F is resolved into two components. One is the F cos theta, another one is the F sin theta. F sin theta. Yet, therefore, effective weight of the roller, you see this one, two vectors are directed in the same direction. The resultant is equal to sum of mg plus F sin theta. All of you know that one. If the two vectors are directed in the same direction, resultant vector R is equal to A plus B. When the two vectors are directed in opposite direction, resultant vector R is equal to A minus B, or bigger vector minus a smaller vector. This is equation number 1. Now, in second case, This is the pull case. Now second one, push case. That F is the force which is the roller is push. Now it produces in the forward direction. Then F is the force due to push. F resolved into two rectangular components. One is the F cos theta, another one is the F sin theta. And mg is the force due to weight of the roller. In case of push, effective weight Wt, weight is always written as Wt. Effective weight of roller is equal to mg plus F sin, equation number. Now from equation 1 and 2, pull force is less because here minus sign. Push force is more because here a plus sign. Hence from equation 1 and 2, net force due to the weight of the roller in case of push is more than in case of pull of roller. Hence pull is more easier than push a lawn roller. Therefore pull force less than push force of a lawn roller. All of you agree? Is it? Here, no need to draw this one diagram, only this one. In case of push, we have to draw this one diagram. In case of pull, we have to draw the another one diagram. With the help of two diagrams, we can explain it. Hence, pull is more easier than push. Second one, walking of a man. Walking of a man is the example of resolution of a vector. Walking of a man is the example of resolution of a vector. Is the example of a vector. Second one example, walking of a man. We trace the ground at this point. We trace the ground at this point. The force due to weight acting in the downward direction of a person. Force due to weight acting in the ground. Force due to weight acting in the downward direction. Is it clear? Now, you press the ground, the applied force is this direction. Applied force is this direction. Reaction of this force acting in the upward direction. So that resolved vector are into two components. One is the r cos theta component, another one is the r sin theta component. R cos theta component and r sin theta component. The component of force f cos theta and component of force f sin theta. Since applied force is equal to reaction force, therefore the vertical component r sin theta exactly balance the weight of the person. When the two vectors are acting along the same line of action but in opposite direction, the resultant is equal to 0. Therefore, mg and r sin theta cancel the effect of each other. While the horizontal component r cos theta, vertical component r cos theta help the person to move in the forward direction. Again, your feet touch the ground. apply force on the ground. Force, apply force. Reaction of this one force acting in the upward direction. This force is equal to reaction force. Force of applied force is equal to reaction force. The force due to weight of a person acting in the downward direction. Therefore, resolve R into two components. One is the R cos theta, another one is the R sin theta. From this one diagram, mg and R sin theta balance to each other because they act along the same line of action but in opposite direction. So they cancel the effect of each other. Only the horizontal component R cos theta help a person to move in the forward direction, hence a person can walk. Is it clear, all of you? Is it clear? Now, the relative velocity in two dimension. All of you know that the velocity is the rate of change of displacement per unit time. Rate of change of displacement per unit time. Rate of change of displacement per unit time. Body A with respect to body B. Relative velocity. The time, rate of change of displacement. The time, rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement. Time, rate of change of displacement of an object A, of an object A or of body B, object A, body A with respect to B is called relative velocity. It is called relative velocity of A, relative velocity of A with respect to B. Then we find from the parallelogram law of vector addition. Therefore, relative velocity of A with respect to B is equal to VA minus B. It can be also written as VAB is equal to x minus x naught by, that is the circuit. So, no need of this here, no need of this. Only we have to study the relative velocity in a plane. Now, two vectors are represented, two velocity vectors are represented by the line OA and OB as shown in the figure. OA and AB. This is the velocity vector A. This one is the velocity vector B. O, A. Therefore, OA line represent velocity vector B, A. OB line represent velocity vector B. They incline at an angle theta. Therefore, OB dash is equal to minus VB. Superimpose VB in such a way that the velocity of B becomes 0. Therefore, the angle is one the straight line. Angle is equal to 180 degree. Theta is minus. The remaining angle is equal to 180 minus theta. The relative velocity of A with respect to B. Find the line. Find the line OB dash OC. So OC line represent relative velocity of A with respect to B. velocity of A with respect to B. Then from parallelogram law of vector, complete a parallelogram O A B dash C O A C B dash. Complete a parallelogram. From the parallelogram law of vector addition, all of you know that resultant vector R is equal to root under A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Here the theta is equal to 180 minus theta. Therefore, we write as relative velocity of A with respect to B is equal to VA square plus VB square plus 2VA VB into cos 180 minus theta. Cos of 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Therefore, relative velocity of A with respect to B, magnitude of relative velocity, VA square plus VB square plus 2VA into VB into minus cos theta. Because cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Therefore, VAB is equal to root under VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB cos. And how can you find the direction? All of you know that to find the direction. How can you? Suppose resultant velocity V makes an angle beta with the direction of A, VA. Therefore, in triangle, therefore in triangle, OAC. To find the direction of resultant vector, to find the direction beta, tan beta is equal in triangle resultant vector VAB makes an angle beta with VA. Therefore, in triangle OAC, right angle triangle. Therefore, tan beta is equal to B sin theta. B sin 180 minus theta by VA plus VB cos 180 minus theta. That we obtained from the parallelogram law of vector addition. Tan beta is equal to B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. Therefore, tan beta is equal to BB sin theta by VA minus VB cos. Is it clear? That is the direction, and we get the expression for the relative velocity of A with respect to B. Now, second one is the Rain and Main problem. How can we solve the Rain and Main problem? Rain is falling vertically downward, and we are using an umbrella. If not, how can we find the relative velocity of rain and rain? And in which direction we have to hold the umbrella? Is it? So, point is rainfall problem. Rainfall problem. Velocity VR, velocity of rain falling vertically downward. A person is moving along the horizontal with velocity Vm. Simple way. We apply the Pythagoras theorem and we get. Let VR, velocity of rain falling vertically downward. Velocity of rain Vm, velocity of a man or a person, velocity of ion, velocity of man. Now, how can you find the resultant? This one the O point A. Along OA line, man is falling. Along AB line, person is walking. So resultant of this one can be obtained from the triangle law of velocity. Triangle law of vector velocity of rand with respect to man. With respect to man, velocity of rand with respect to man can be obtained. Velocity of rand with respect to man can be obtained. VR minus VR plus negative of V. Superimpose Vm in such a way that the velocity of man becomes 0. Therefore, we write here minus sign. And then we get Vrm is equal to Vr minus Vm in the magnitude. Now, magnitude of relative velocity of rand with respect to man. Magnitude of relative velocity of rand with respect to man. Magnitude of relative velocity of rand with respect to man is equal to r square is equal to x square plus y square. In the same way, x square, y square, x square plus y square is equal to magnitude of the result. Therefore, Vr whole square plus Vm. आप कहीं भी आंख बंद करके ये फार्मूला लगाना है और ये डायग्राम बनाना है. Then you will be able to. Is it? Now, the resultant velocity makes an angle theta with the rand velocity. Therefore, in triangle OAB, tan theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular by hypotenuse or base? Perpendicular by base. Therefore, we write here perpendicular line is AB. Then AB by OA. Therefore, tan theta is equal to AB line Vm by Vr. कहीं भी आप आंख बंद करके लगाना है ये फार्मूला. Suppose a woman rides a bicycle and then is falling vertically downward with a velocity of 10 meters per second, and woman is moving from one direction to another direction. In which direction she should hold the umbrella to protect herself from the rain? Then how can we write relative velocity of rand with respect to woman is equal to Vr square plus Vm square root under. And direction, in which direction she should hold the umbrella? Relative velocity of woman बटा relative velocity of man. आंख बंद करके लगाना है, आंख बंद करके. ठीक है, बिल्कुल कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए कि सर ये कैसे हो गया. अब नेवर लिसन द डाउट. इज इट? थैंक यू.